Story time and time for a little lore. I've been going through some boxes of memorabilia that I have, and I've run across some things that I thought were really interesting. This is a copy of Bad, and this was a piece of vinyl that came from our plant at Epic Records before they actually pressed it down and put the grooves in it to make the sound. So I got one of those. I also found this drum head that was signed by Vernon Reed and my boys in the Black Rock Coalition band, Living Color, which is kind of cool. It needs to be cleaned. But the thing that I found that I thought was most interesting was a CD. Um, so here's the story behind that. In 1990, there was a young starlet, a songbird, a songwriter, who was dating the president of a record company. The record company was Sony Music, and the president was Tommy Mottola. And the young starlet, unknown to the world, her name was Mariah Carey. And we were given lots of advance information, music, videos on Mariah in order to market her appropriately. And with that in mind, they were preparing for it to go into stores, and they already had the first single called Vision of Love out at radio, multiple formats. What happened next is what's so surprising. In the middle of production, while there were plants making CDs and vinyl and cassettes all over the world, Tommy was on a flight with Mariah. They played a song that Mariah had just written, a demo. And when Tommy heard it, he decided then and there that it couldn't be excluded from her first official release. So immediately when the plane landed, he called and stopped production on every Mariah Carey CD and cassette that was being made anywhere in the world so that they could add a track at the last minute. And that track was called Love Takes Time. Now, as I mentioned, uh, they had already sent us a lot of material to get familiar with her. And we had gotten some advance copies of the CD as it was to appear in stores. I am holding one of those CDs now, and you can see that there's a drill mark right here to say that it is for promotion only. They immediately stopped and scrapped all of the CDs that did not have the track Love Takes Time. It turned out to be the second single from the album and the second number one from the album. But there are a handful of these debuts from Mariah that were sent out to the team that would be responsible for developing her. And it does not have Love Takes Time on it. You can see that on the track listing, this is her debut. It does not include the second single, which was her second number one worldwide. So this is quite rare and quite interesting. I remember that story and that time very, very well. So this was when she was unknown. We all know her now. We know all of her eras, and we know what a prolific songwriter she is, even though she's mostly known for her whistle voice. But with that in mind, this is it, and I'm holding on to this one.